What's up? Thursday, deadlift day. Starting with our warm-up. All right, we're starting with rocking V-sits, glute bridge walkouts, and vertical jumps. We have not done the rocking V-sits or the glute bridge walkouts before. We've done the glute bridges, but we haven't walked it out. So pay attention to the video on how those are done, and you're supersetting those two with vertical jumps. So make sure you're doing those in true superset fashion, 1, 2, 3, so they're in order and you're breaking it up a little bit. All right, our sprint workout for the day is flying 10s. Same thing we did on Tuesday with our flying 20s. Obviously your distance is 10 yards. So whatever you're using to mark it, cones, chalk, whatever, your brother or sister maybe, make sure it's 10 yards, 10 big steps, and make sure your workup or your buildup is specific to you. Doesn't matter what it is, just I want you at max speed for those 10 yards. One of the most important things we can do in this time away is jumps and sprints. So make sure you're putting all your exertion level should be high. You should be sprinting as fast as you can for that designated time or that designated distance. Okay, our workouts for the day, 2 supersets again like we have been. All right, you're starting with single leg RDLs, deadlifts, and pistol squats. We've done all those, but there's a couple modifications because of equipment issues, so make sure you're paying attention to that. Your second lifts are step up and drive, RDLs, and crossover lunges. We've done all that before. The crossover lunge is like a reverse lunge, except you're stepping across the body, okay, to work that leg and that pattern in a little bit different direction. So the biggest difference of those workouts there are it's hard to load up the deadlift and it's hard to load up the RDL, so make sure you're paying attention. In the deadlift, I used a backpack and a cooler, all right? In the RDLs, I used a backpack and a laundry basket. Okay, now you can load those up however you want if you have one or the other. Doesn't mean that's what you have to use, but it just kind of gives you some ideas and some suggestions on what you do, what you can do. All right, I use the backpack in front to help keep my chest up and help keep my shoulders back. If those two things don't happen, obviously the backpack doesn't stay on. So shoulders back, chest up, kind of ingrains that good form. The weight doesn't have to be what it is in the weight room. The most important thing on those two lifts, deadlift and RDLs, regardless of whatever modification you make, is that you are training that pattern. Load it up as well as you can, as much as you can, and train that pattern. All right, for your finisher, we're doing air squats, 3 sets. All right, you're going for 1 minute, as many squats as you can. Air squats, just body weight. You go for a minute, you take a minute break. Your second set, same thing, air squats for a minute, as fast as you can, as many as you can. Take a minute rest. Your third set, fast as many as you can. So 3 sets of a minute, rapid fire. You've got a minute in between each of those, and that should have you pretty well burnt out at the end of that. So get after it. Have a great day. Hopefully you're staying along with the workouts, and good luck. See ya.